Hi everyone, welcome back to Sweet Spot Homeschool. My name is Linda and today I'm going to be joining into the 2018 Virtual Homeschooling Collaboration video series, and the topic for our first prompt is why we decided to homeschool. So let's get right to it. When I was watching Just So Trish, she was talking about what was like the final, I think we all have a lot of reasons why we're homeschooling, but like what was the final one that really we were like, that's it, I'm doing it. I think for me, we had a lot of different reasons why it was something we were considering, and at the time that my son was going to start kindergarten, I knew my son was not ready for a formal education. We eventually found out he has special needs. I'm going to be making a video about that. So if you want to watch that video, it's going to be about homeschooling a child with anxiety. But I'm going to be sharing a little bit about that in my next video. So subscribe and you'll get notifications when that goes up. So I think that, coupled with him not being ready and me not being ready to make that leap, is what really led us to I took it kind of one day at a time, 1 year at a time. Like, it's just TK. I know my letters, I know my shapes, I know my numbers. Like, I can do this. With an eye to the future, thinking that we would for sure probably homeschool at least through junior high. And we've kind of left it as a decision that we make. We like kind of reevaluate every year. I look at options every year. But for now, we're very happy with the life that we've chosen. I love like being the one that makes our family schedule. We don't have to follow the dictates of our school system. If my husband happens to not be working, he's in construction. For whatever reason, if he's in between jobs or just has a few days off, like we can take advantage of that instead of either not taking advantage of it or having to pull the kids out of school so they would miss. That's probably my favorite part. Plus the fact that I get to be with my kids like so much more than I would if they were in school. And I wasn't always that way. This is like kind of an embarrassing story, but when I first heard about homeschooling, I'm like, what is that? And somebody told me. My literal, like, verbal response was, that's crazy. Sending your kids to school is your reward for raising them from 0 to 5 years old. I really said that. Now, in my defense, I didn't have any kids yet. I think I was pregnant. And I didn't really have a lot of knowledge about kids, I guess, and I didn't know how much parents love their kids and how much like I would enjoy spending time with them. It's like my favorite place to be. So at least for now, this is the best option for us and our family. And if it's something you're considering and the only thing holding you back is doubt, like doubt that you can't do it, or just fear or being afraid of failing or failing your kids or ruining your children, like don't let that be what's holding you back. There are plenty of other reasons not to homeschool, or that your kids should be in public school or private school or whatever else you choose, but don't let your self-doubt or your fear be the thing that makes your decision, because that fear and doubt is never a good place to make a decision from. That's like the one thing I would want to tell anybody who's thinking about homeschooling. Like, look at all of the options and look at all of your choices. Figure out what's best for your family, but don't choose something because you're afraid or because you have doubts. And that's it. That's why we decided to homeschool in the beginning, and every year we are just so happy that we chose it. So I will see you in the next video. Make sure you like this and subscribe. Bye!